how we can get benefit of this very big resource. So there are two objectives for my presentation. First, I would like to highlight the role of engagement of alumni for the universities, and second, impact evaluation system, how we can develop the system to regulate and to revise our program. Next slide, please. So as the theme is knowledge economy, so I would like to start from here. So a system in which the production of goods and services actually is based on the knowledge-intensive techniques of production. So that's very important. I think we have to think about that. The world is moving towards this knowledge economy and the fourth industrial revolution, and which are the cornerstone of future of economic development of any country. So as per World Bank, there are four pillars of knowledge economy. The first, as you see, education and training. So in this, if you see, we are doing education, but again, we need to discuss how to improve the quality of education and delivery mechanism and all. And the second is the training. So this is, I think, one missing part, that we may need to develop some kind of system for our students, for our alumni, for our graduates, especially the students who are in 7th and 8th semesters. So we need to develop some training program because they are going in the market and how to then behave there. Second, information infrastructure. So that's very important in order to effectively communicate and disseminate our knowledge and information. And third, the supporting system by the government and the legislative or the regulatory environment of the country is very important, that can support to implement the concept of knowledge economy. And finally is the innovation system. So from this point onward, I will talk about innovation system. So this is very important. We need to create a network of universities, research and development institutions, think tanks, and which can help us how to do innovation, how to promote innovation culture in the university and among the alumni of the universities. Next, please. Innovation, as we know all, the focus of innovation actually is the value creators. We need to create value. And then second, innovators, we need to invent. And the third is the startups, and all these contributes toward job creation as well as provide actual solutions for the country, for the society. Now here, academia can play a very important role. You see there are 4 points. So first we need to actually do audit existing activities, what is going on in our university. If we can do that, then we can improve our systems and programs. Second, understanding the interest of public and what is needed by this is called need analysis, what is needed by the public sectors, for the government and the private sectors. So we need to look at what is required for the society, for the country. Third is that we need to do a comparative analysis. So within the country, we need to see what other institutions, universities are doing internally and inside the country, and also we need to see the universities around the globe. So what is being done, so accordingly we can devise our programs for the effective innovation system. Fourth is that we need to provide information to the university and to the stakeholder, to the government, to the policymaker, of course after doing proper analysis, by collecting information, by using survey or the secondary sources, and then we can actually tell the government what is the solution of the problem. Next, please. All this innovation actually leads toward the unicorns. So since we are in academia, so unicorns actually is the venture capital industry. That's very important. In this slide, you can see that these are the alumni or the graduates of different universities at different levels of education who has produced venture capitalists. These are the billions companies, and then the job of these venture capitalists is to provide money or this funding for the new businesses, for the new students or alumni who are creating business model in this world. So you can see just next is the global unicorns. Next, please. If you see that, just to give you an idea, this is the unicorn of different countries in 2022. So you can see the United States, China, then India, and where we stand. I don't know, but maybe there are some this unicorn in Pakistan as well. But that is one of the main things that we need to create. And here the universities can play a role, because all these you can see in the previous slide, all but the graduates of different universities. Next, please. Here you can see that these are the different business schools in different parts of the world, which actually are creating these unicorns, that is the venture capital industry. And this figure actually, this 3 per 1,000 MBA graduates who are making these unicorns. Next slide, please. So second part is that how we can this involve industries. If you look at this diagram, there are three. This is called triple X theory. This is model. This is a business model. Three tiers: academia, industry, and government. So there we need to build up connections. What we are doing at the moment that academia is working at their own, so we are very far away. If you see the sign, so academia is working at their own places and an industry is working. If industry needs some solution, they are not coming to us. They have their own R&D departments and they have contacts abroad, so which they utilize. Instead of utilizing the expertise of the universities inside, so they go abroad. So we need to develop very close linkages with the industry. This is very important. And the third is the government. Government must facilitate this role between the academia and industry, and there should be regulations that should be available to all of us to promote this relationship between academia, industry, and the government. Next, please. Alumni, as my topic is related to alumni engagement is very important for the growth of the universities. If you see, alumni can play a role in multiple ways. They can be your ambassadors because they are working in different places, they are running their own companies, so they are representing your university, so they can be your ambassador, they can market your university's products and programs. They could be good mentors for the existing students and graduates which are already studying in the universities. They could be sponsors, they can fund your activities. Recruiters, I just need 1 minute here for the sponsor fundraising from the alumni. This is very important. I will talk about my University of Sargodha. Right now we have 4 lakhs plus graduates in the market already. 4 लाख लोग already काम कर रहे हैं. अब इस 4 लाख को अगर टैप कर ले, 4 लाख में से अगर हम 1 लाख भी टैप कर ले for our university activities, I think we can earn a lot of money. और मैं छोटी सी एग्जांपल देता हूँ, आप हंसेंगे उस पर. अगर एक अलुमनाई डेली का 10 रुपए भी दे मुझे और 2 लाख अलुमनाई दें 4 लाख में से, तो डेली का मुझे कितना मिलेगा? मैथमेटिशियन डॉक्टर राउत मेरी हेल्प कर सकते हैं.
काफी हो जाएगा
जी,
काफी सारा हो जाएगा.
नहीं काफी सारा, 2 लाख को अगर 10 से आप ज़रब दें तो तकरीबन 2 million डेली का आप ले सकते हैं डेली. And if you multiply with months, so that is all. You can see that 60 million then year. So just 10 rupees is not. We just need to tap. मैंने यूनिवर्सिटी वालों से पूछा कि what is your system? Do you have information about your alumni where they are working? They said, we have just information of 2,000 students only, alumni only, out of 4 lakhs. And you can see how we are managing the data and information about the alumni. So this is the status of Sargodha University at the moment. They just have data. Alumni office have a data of only 2,000 alumni. So this is a very important source. And when I was in Kohsar, I divided alumni into 2 parts because some of your alumni, they have their own companies. They have their own businesses. They have set up big companies and joint ventures as well. So that is one group. Second group is that they are working or employed somewhere. So we need to tap both. We need to invite both. So how they can help to our students, existing students, and to the university as well. Next, please. This is just a definition. Activity is how we define actually alumni engagement. So you can see and you can find anywhere. So there's written everywhere in different books. Next, please. These are some of the factors where we lack in engaging alumni in different activities. Like first is that we have no strategic plan. We have strategic plan for the university, but we need to make a plan for the alumni as well. So there is no plan, at least in my university, there is no strategic plan for the next 5 years, 10 years, how we are going to handle or manage and approach and target our alumni. Second, in the first step, we go for fundraising. No, just first step is friend raising. So develop friendly relationships with your alumni. So just contact them, invite them, talk to them in a friendly environment. And then next step is the fundraising. And next is the low investment in alumni data. So we actually spend no money in the universities to manage the data of the alumni. Next, please. Next factor is about inconsistent data collection and verification. This is very poor. At least in my university, even in Kohsar, I was in Kohsar before coming to Sargodha. So very poor and inconsistent data collection and management. And finally, that there is need to institutional investment in the alumni office as well. So we need to strengthen that so that it can help us to get connected with the alumni. Next, please. Now, these are some of the parameters that we need to take care of while developing or engaging with the alumni, like communications. We need to frequently communicate with them. Alumni giving culture should be developed. Then alumni programming, we need to devise different program for the alumni. And then volunteer leadership, that we need to create among the alumni, and staffing and system. So these are some of the parameters, but you can develop some more list in this case. Next, please. Now, second part of this presentation, as I told in the beginning, is the impact evaluation. It is not just only if we involve a good program in the alumni engagement, but we need to have our impact evaluation system as well, that continuously monitor, revise that program. We should learn. We should try to understand what are the weaknesses of our existing engagement alumni program, and then revise, and then so it should be annually based revise, and then develop new programs. So you can see there are some parameters that can be seen here, that we need to develop strength of organization structure, develop organization plan, and data management strategies, communication, regional chapters. This is very important, not only within the country, but our alumni maybe is outside the country as well. So within different parts of the country as well, and they outside the country as well, we need to develop different chapters for the alumni. And then programming and events, we should devise different programs and events where we can invite alumni to come and participate and deliver lecture talks, contribute in different activities of the university. And metrics finally. Next slide, please. This is the assessment report. So normally every year we should be conducting this assessment report of our alumni system, right? Starting from the preparation, then research, and finally the report writing by analyzing information that we collected from different sources. Next slide, please. So I would like to conclude my presentations here. There is need to highlight the role or the move forward toward knowledge economy. This is very important. We should understand this. And if we want to do that, there is innovation ecosystem is a must. That's very important. We should develop in the universities, among the alumni. I think alumni can play a very big role in this case. Third, we need to develop, already there are linkages developed, but we need to develop more strong and effective industrial linkages with the industry. Then we need to develop a strategic plan for our alumni engagement department, develop a common metric, engagement metrics, and finally impact evaluation system is very important. And this is something new, maybe this Europe and the Western world has not done yet, this established alumni clubs. So this is very important. If we can establish a club and one of the alumni can be president for 1 year or 2 years, and then they have different members, different positions. So, and if they have offices, they have some recognitions given by the university. I think they can often come to the university, sit with the graduates, with the faculty, and help us in moving forward. And lastly, I think we may continue to invite them as a guest speaker and different activities. So these are some of the remarks. Thank you so much, madam. I try to be very brief. Thank you.
हम मैडम जुमा 1:50 पे करेंगे, उसके बाद लंच के लिए चले जाएंगे, तो 10 मिनट हम अपना इधर ही जुमा फाइल करेंगे।
So I'll try to be precise.
So second speaker I can invite you. Second speaker of this session is Dr. Sumaira Rahman. So over to you, Dr. Sumaira.
Thank you very much. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. It is indeed a great opportunity for me to be among such a learned group, and it's a great learning opportunity for me कि आपके जितने भी experiences हैं उससे भी मैं सीखूं, और definitely we are running short of time, तो मैं ज़्यादा time नहीं लूँगी. I will straight away come to the point.